Hello everybody and welcome back to Bounty Train. And I think the first thing we are going to do today is to pay Mr. Pinkerton another 1,000 because I want to have a really good amount of time before I have to go around finding banks again. Kind of annoying to have to do that. So basically if we have the money whenever we're somewhere with a bank, we'll try and stop in and sort that out. So what I need to do now is find somewhere to sell all this tobacco that I'm going to fail. So I need to find somewhere that tobacco is good to sell. I'm stuck with it now. It sells a bit better in Boston. Much better in Buffalo. Yeah, I'm just going to sell it here to get rid of it. Oh. That wasn't what I wanted to do. I wanted to go back to the station. Right, so we need to start making some more money, really. And we need to try and get towards Wilmington-ish. Right. Yes, let's see what we can take here. Oil to Chicago. Oh, wow. Jewelry for Knoxville. Yeah, I'd be silly not to take that one. Jewelry to Knoxville might be more on the way, but I'm more likely to get attacked by bandits at that point. Let's have a look. I want to go to Wilmington, which is up here. Knoxville's not really on the way at all. And was it Chicago to take the oil, which is absolutely nowhere near. They're really good contracts. Gah. I think taking the jewelry is going to be the best. Because we can at least go through Charleston and Atlanta now to get back to Knoxville. So we could kind of just go in a very roundabout way to get... It's Knoxville I wanted to go through, isn't it? No, Wilmington. Oh yeah, I could just go up there and then back round Charleston to Wilmington. So it's a bit of a round circle way around. Let's see how long it would take us. 5 days that way. 10 days that way. Well, 87 days to do it, so I don't see why not. Okay, we're going to take the jewelry and hope to goodness that doesn't attract too many unsavory people. We don't even have... Where? Oh, we don't even have our caboose on. Where's our caboose? Sitting in Philadelphia with all our people. Okay. Unfortunate. Oh, right, it's only in Philadelphia. That's not too far away. That's fine. Okay. We'll take the jewelry. I'm hoping that we can get to Philadelphia without any incident. And even if we do, we'll just... I didn't even use my caboose. I just pay the people. Maybe I should just do that. I should just not even worry about the caboose and just go places and pay people off. It's very rare that you don't get the choice to do that. But anyway, let's take this jewelry thing. We can come back for the oil to Chicago, even. I'm sure we'll take that at some point. Okay, cool. So let's take that back to... In fact, I'm not even going to take the caboose. I've decided. If we're just paying people off all the time, there's no point. So let's get to Richmond. To Washington, then. I will start fighting back, but I want to have like mortars and armoured carriages and stuff like that. Also, I might do some smuggling at some point, but I want to get better carriages for it first. Okay, so we've done Washington. See if we can get to Knoxville. No. Have to go and stop in Richmond. I'm a law-abiding citizen who is carrying jewelry. Jewelry is not contraband. Right, so we're gonna go to Knoxville. How much? All right, that one, I was expecting that one to fail. That's fine. Jewelry to Knoxville, I've got time. This is good because it'll take my Knoxville reputation back up, which is actually pretty dire at the moment. It's really dire. That was a shame. And it be my Atlanta or my Charleston. Maybe my Charleston reputation has gone down because that's at -15, I notice. Oh, that sucks so much. I was so stupid. Right, deliver 14 units of jewelry to Knoxville. I've got the goods. Please pay me. Thank you. And that's taken my reputation down to -14. So it wasn't very good for reputation, that one. But I don't mind too much. Because I've got 9 grand in the bank. Right. Let's get on to... Well, we'll see. There's nothing that we can take there. So we'll just go straight on down to... Well, we could go to Atlanta and see if there's anything there that wants to be taken to Wilmington. Sometimes there is. I have nothing in my train, okay? Stupid smuggler checking people. See, that's the problem. That's because people were saying, oh, you can take alcohol between places and all that sort of thing. Unless I have to, I don't touch alcohol or weapons. Until I've got the sort of train where I'm not likely to be caused bother by that. So I have healer level 2 or gunslinger level 12. I would like healer level 2. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Okay, I'll check if there's anything they want me to take to Wilmington. But they don't. Cloth to Jackson, though. That's a really, really lucrative one. But Jackson is in the wrong direction. It's like 2 stops. 2,000. We'll carry on to Wilmington. We'll just go straight through Charleston. They're not going to have anything good because my reputation is awful. Yeah, I'll enter the camp. Sure. What have you got then? Alcohol for 84 apiece, and you have weapons for 31 apiece. We're coming into Charleston, so let's have a look. Can I see what your contraband is? Alcohol is contraband there. Weapons are also contraband there. So if I take anything off you bandits, then I will be in trouble. Ah, I would have got away with weapons in Wilmington. Darn it. I need to remember where I'm going when I'm... just in case these camps show up. Right, so now I need to go and speak to Lafayette Simmons. Lafayette. Welcome. Are you the same man who settled my son's gambling debts? Oh, right. I already settled the debts. Okay. Yes. I had to drop everything and go rescue your son. I think some compensation is in order. I'm very grateful. I own a tobacco plantation, and I can offer you 50 crates of our finest tobacco as a reward for getting my son out of this mess. Sure. I know there's not enough space on the train. Let's go into the market and have a quick look. This train is messed up though. I need to go fix it. And I'm just going to go see how much tobacco... It's nowhere near enough to pay me back for what I lost, but... Sells well in Louisville and Cincinnati. And where are we at the moment? Wilmington. It sells for 13. Yeah, I can get more if I transport it. Louisville, yeah, Louisville's the best, I think. But Louisville's really far away. Ugh. I could just sell it here. It's all about Cornelius getting no shares, so that's the main thing. We've done the 14 units of jewellery. We haven't done the medicine to Memphis, to Knoxville, sorry. We're around that sort of place. We could do it. Let's see if they've got any... I'm going to sell the tobacco here. I think the amount of profit I'm going to make transporting it elsewhere is not going to be worth it. So I'll just take the money. Thank you. Right. Let's see if they've got any good... I wish I kept... I wish I stopped doing that. Stop it. Stop it, She-Lab. Right. Memphis... 4,000 for taking food to Memphis. Yes, please. 13 days. Yes, please. We'll just put off that whole medicine thing. I need to undo a padlock to do it. I need to go through Atlanta, then Montgomery and Jackson, and then go up to Memphis that way. But we'll just take that padlock off, and then this one we can take the medicine to do. So, that will take me 8 days. Will they stop in Atlanta? Or yeah, Atlanta it'll have to be. I do need to fix my train too. Oops. I'm walking around with a train that's broken. It's not good. I think that's the way to make it more broken. Okay, all done. See if we can get all the way through to Memphis from here. Oh, I could. How long have I got? 9 days. Yeah, if I just reduce the coal consumption a little bit. No, don't have time. I do not have 6 hours. Train. It was food, wasn't it, I had? Yeah, that's fine. I always worry. I'm like, whoa, what did I take on this train? I can't remember. Not what I meant to do again. Why is that so tempting? Okay, so good day, Walter. Daniel Drew. This is Jeremiah. Just got information that Daniel Drew is interested in the real estate properties. He owns 3% of the Transcontinental Railroad shares. Rumour has it that he's no longer taken with the railroad business, so maybe he wants to sell his shares. Visit him in Detroit and find out. I will be. Right. City Hall. Give me money. Thank you. Take tobacco to Utica. Yeah, sure. Actually, no. Fix the train, She-Lab. Fix the train. Fix it now. I have no, nothing really pressing to do, so it's fine. I can repair it. I'm good. It's starting to get in worse condition now, so I do need... It's average condition at this point. I do need to replace it very soon. So let's go and do that. Oh, there's a nice train here for 10,000. With 2,000 horsepower. What's this one got? Well, that would do nicely for a little bit. Boop. Sell. Boop. That last run almost... Oh, I can take 69.4 tons now. Now, let's see if we can do some upgrades on it as well. I'll upgrade the firebox to reduce the coal consumption on it. Store more coal in the tender. That'd be good. Don't worry about the booster. Engine power. Yep. Won't do too much on the engine power at the moment. But I will do something for the tender. Okay, I'm going to stop spending too much money on it though, because it needs to earn its money back tenfold. Okay, I didn't mean to go out there. I meant to go into the station. I want to try and get that contract. So with this train, I should go quite fast. This is a cool looking train. Gotta wait till opening hours again though. Right, so tobacco to Utica, off we go. So I need money. This train should be able to pull quite a lot. It can pull 70 tons, which is great. So even with a full load of tobacco, it's fine. It's 16 units of tobacco in 24 days. It's because it's a huge amount to pull. That's why we're getting such good money for it. So we need to get to Utica. We could almost make it all the way. Wow. In fact, I'm going to go and put the next tender upgrade on it and see if we can make it all the way. Where are we at the moment? Memphis. I'm gonna do that. I'm just gonna do it. I'm just fed up of that padlock being there. Right, I'm gonna go and put the next tender upgrade on it. I'm gonna see if we can make it all the way to Utica. I think we might be able to. In fact, no, we can, because I just have to... Yeah, I know, I failed it. I paid for it. I'm a dirty cheat. In fact, I don't even need to put that upgrade on it because that's at maximum coal. So going to Utica... Oh, actually, now I've unlocked the padlock, we can get all the way from Memphis to Utica on one load of coal. So good. 6 days it takes. Nah. This is a lot better. We'll make a lot of money doing this. No, can't stop. Can't stop, won't stop. I only have tobacco in here. Meanie. Filthy lowlives, want some money. See, at the moment, the bandit faction, I am actually getting quite good money, quite a good reputation with them. Oh, my carriage took damage. I'm gonna have to repair it. It's my nice carriage. It's taking damage. Poor carriage. Okay, so delivering the tobacco. Awesome. And we can make another 3,000 delivering tools to Louisville. So let's go and do that. Yeah. But first we need to repair this carriage. I want to see if I can get an armoured carriage somewhere. I'll have a look as I go places. That train is so cool. So years ago I've got town reputation of 50. Actually, that's a lot better than it was before. I remember it being quite bad earlier on. And we need to stop somewhere with a bank as well. Yeah, let's repair this. It's in good condition still, so it's worth repairing. For 6 days. Are you kidding me? Who knows what Tilbury and I will be up to in this time? That was a horrible, horrible damage to take. Okay, so we need to go to Detroit for a couple of things, actually. See if we can have any... we could go to Louisville, and that's actually a couple of stops away from Detroit, so I think that would be a good one to take, actually. Nothing to do with the fact that they'll pay me almost $4,000 to do it. But it's actually getting quite cool now. I'm quite happy with all this. Let's have a gunslinger level. Okay, I think we can leave now. And it was Louisville we needed to go to, wasn't it? We can easily just get all the way over there with this train. I love this train. It doesn't have to stop everywhere in the whole world. So good. I know, I've got my trains full. The train gets halfway across the country in like a few days. It's amazing. Okay. Please give me my money. Thank you. Anything for Detroit? No. So I'm going to just go straight to Detroit from here. I'm going to go and see what all these people want. It'll only take me a day. This train is so fast. Okay, so we're here. So I need to meet James Berry at night. So it is night time. So let's see what he's got to say. I need to get to Charleston. Can you get me out? It looks like a jailbird. I heard you know Samuel Reed. Do you know where I can find him? Do I know Samuel Reed? Of course, I met him just recently. But how about a deal? You help me and I'll help you find Samuel. This seems like a very dangerous trip. How can I hide you and what if someone finds you? You should avoid any government checkpoints in the cities around them. If you need to enter a city, make sure you have as many people on the train as possible. That way it will be more difficult to find me. I can't do that at the moment, sorry. Let's speak to Mr. Drew. I'm Walter Reed and I want to purchase your National Pacific Railroad shares. What a coincidence. Mr. Tilbert and I wanted the same and he almost convinced me. And what if I offered you more money for your shares than Cornelius? He offered me 50,000. Sorry, 15,000. I think is a good price. What do you think? Would 20,000 be a better price, for example? How long do I have to do this? What would interest you if not money? My own chain of hotels. Wouldn't that be something? I heard you can buy this kind of property at auctions. Do you think you could buy 2 hotels for me? No, make that 3. No, we'll go for money. We'll go for money, I think. It'll be much easier than hotels. Well, the problem is I can't do the auctions yet. I need to practice at them a little bit more, I think. So we'll just take a couple of commissions. And I will just wait until the opening hours here and I'll renew Mr. Pinkerton. But none of these have particularly any time limits on them, so it's fine. We can just take our time. Alcohol to Knoxville. How far is Knoxville? That could be bad. We're taking it through anti-alcohol territory, but I think we should do it. There's no... I can see there's no guys on the road checking for alcohol at the moment. We've been checked recently as well. Let's try it. Fingers crossed this one, because they might confiscate it and give me a fine and put me in jail, but it's not too bad because I don't have any time dependent quests at the moment. If I did, I wouldn't have taken that. So we just got fingers and toes crossed that we don't run into any checks on the way. I think, yes, it's all right. Oh, phew. That one was a little bit hairy. But that was good pay. I take tobacco to Memphis for a bit of money. Yeah, let's do that. Alcohol to... no, sorry, tobacco to Memphis. Oh, that's only 1 stop. Yay! That's actually really good money for the amount of journeying we have to do. But this is being a real money sink now, this game. I tell you that right now. It's really bad. Okay, so let's do that. And cotton to Pittsburgh. We could do cotton to Pittsburgh even. Need better standing with the town to do medicine, but That'll do. 2,000. Happy with that. I need to make sure that I quit and reload the game every so often, because I think it might reset some of the quests when you log out and log in. And I don't always do that between recordings, which is why maybe why I'm running out of quests a little bit. I'm not sure if that's the case, but I think it might be. Okay, so we need to go. Get rid of all that. To Pittsburgh. Which we can do in like 3 days. Meow! So quick. See, I honestly think that paying off all the bandits and not taking... And the thing is as well, I'm getting good bandit reputation, so I'm not going to be like held up by them quite as much. Look at my faction reputation. I'll just wait till opening hours and turn that in. Fur to Wilmington. Oh, I don't have very good reputation here, do I? It might be worth going and getting some steel or some jewellery and just bringing them up here quickly to get some reputation. Problem is, I used to have really, really good unionist reputation, but the more I'm trying to work on the Confederates, the worse it's getting up here, so it's pretty bad. So I've got some positive rep with the bandits. I don't know whether the natives and the bandits sort of bounce off each other, so maybe I'll start getting really bad. Yeah, I might end up getting Native American attacks rather than bandit attacks. I'm not really sure with that one. I think it's possible to have everything a little bit positive, but I think it's hard to balance. Good, so good reputation, reduces prices and avoids attacks. Some characters can only be hired with high reputation. Don't know, it's all pretty neutral at the moment. But I've still got some good town reputations going on, so it's good. Right. What am I wanting to do here? Do I want to do that jewellery run or steel run? Steel's cheaper. It'll take a bit longer to haul. Well, we'll see what's closer. So, steel. There's some steel in... Where are we? In Buffalo. No, there's not. We'll go all the way to Indianapolis before we can find that. Jewellery. We've got to go all the way to Philadelphia before we can find that. Let's see what's closer. Philadelphia or Indianapolis. Right, Philadelphia is the next one over. Indianapolis, we've got to go through Detroit. Okay, well, we'll just go with whatever's in Philadelphia then. I think that was the jewellery, wasn't it? Yeah, jewellery. So we'll go and pick up jewellery from Philadelphia and bring it back. Oh, I've forgotten how much. 9, I think it was. I'm sure it was 9. This is why you pick up the quest first. I'm sure it was 9. I'm absolutely certain. So we're on 16,000 at the moment. Yeah, so I'm getting way more Native American attacks nowadays. That's because I'm being too nice to the bandits. So there's always someone that you've got to kind of fight eventually. Or you just pay everybody off all the time. So I might have to start, especially when I get really, really big trains, I'm gonna start maybe picking up a bigger cargo and more, you're making more money and everything. It might be more worth fighting them off. Right, so let's... Oh no, we're not. We're picking up No, we're not picking up jewellery. We're back already. I forget what we've done. So accept the jewellery task. Immediately hand it in. Great. So now I can deliver fur to Wilmington because I have enough. See, those supply runs give you really, really good gains in reputation. +20 to Pittsburgh attitude. So if you want one particular place to like you a lot more, then do one of those. Because the delivering the fur gives you +7 and +5. So it's really not as good. But we're still going to take it because it's lots and lots of money. And we need lots and lots of money. We're going to Wilmington. Take us 4 days and we've got 30 days to do it. I think we'll manage that somehow. In exactly the same place again. I'm much too busy, sorry. A cotton plantation. Nope. My train is too full. Well, it's actually not too full, but I don't care. I'm busy doing stuff. Okay, I have delivered that. I can take tobacco to Memphis for a lot of money. And I think I will. Let's see how the train's doing. What condition it's in. Still perfect condition. And the carriage is a little bit nasty though. I might change the carriage out. The more you change it out, if I sell that, it's 2,160. And that only costs 2,000 something, so it's only a little bit. So switching them out often seems to be a good plan because you keep a lot of your money when you sell the old carriage. So now I've got a perfect condition carriage and it's not going to break on me. I'm not going to have to sit there doing repairs all the time. So switching them around, good plan, I think. An armoured carriage. I really want that. It doesn't carry very much though, that's the only problem. So let's go to Memphis with our cargo. And then it's the end of the episode again. I'm having so much fun, like taking all these things around. So much more fun with this train. I'm making loads of money. The train goes really fast. Ugh. But I am having to pay off tons of bandits, and that's kind of starting to annoy me. It's costing me a lot of money now. That was like half my fee went to bandits that time. Oh no! Cornelius Tilberton's corruption knows no bounds. He managed to bribe officials in various cities, and they're ruining my good name. Again. Chicago, Detroit, and Cleveland. Stop ruining my good name. Hang on. I'm in Memphis, aren't I? Why did I not receive the tobacco sacks? Can I buy tobacco here? No. Why didn't I'm supposed to receive it when I... Oh, do you know what? Did I change the car? Oh, I might change the car afterwards. Right, hang on. Is that in my assets? It's got to change the carriage, isn't it? I bet you I've got a load of tobacco sat. Yeah. So, a load of tobacco sat in Wilmington. That is annoying. Luckily, I can go back. However, it might be just better to buy some somewhere because tobacco isn't really expensive. I don't think it minds where the tobacco sacks actually come from. Let's go find where the nearest tobacco is. I'll pick that tobacco up later. So, tobacco. There is some in Jackson, right, and it's only like 13 each. Just save my butt then, won't it? Not gonna even take a day to go down there. So I would like to buy 12 tobaccos, thank you very much. save my reputation. Yeah, so basically what happened there, I'm pretty sure, was I bought a new car after I'd picked up the tobacco. There you go. Okay, and I do not have... Oh, that would be a lovely one to do. 13 units of steel, but I do not have the reputation for that. However, if I go and get the medicine or the food that they need, that would be some good reputation. Plus 20. So regardless of the money, the fact that I go and get them something gives them really good reputation. So I'll see what's closest, medicine or food. So medicine is... There's none in Jackson. There's one in Memphis. There's not enough. I need to go all the way back to Montgomery. That's not too far away, actually. It's a couple of stops. And then food... There's some in Jackson. So for the sort of reputation I want, it might be worth just going and getting some food. So I'll take the food one. Although actually, you know what I could do? Is take them both. Right. I've got 21 days to do it and 17 days to do that. So just go back to the market again. I'm just going to see, there was food in Jackson, but there was medicine in Montgomery. Was there food in Montgomery as well? Yes. So we're going to go to Montgomery and we're going to see if we can fulfill both of those orders. Oh, we won't be able... No, we will be able to, because what we'll do is we'll buy one medicine here before we go. She-Lab is clever. So She-Lab's going to put one of those over there, and then you only have to get 18. So we only need to get 9 medicine and 9 food. But I do need to upgrade the carriage, I think. You, upgrade. I want 18 to be carried in this long carriage thing. Right. We should be able to do these, and that should give us an extra 40 reputation in Memphis. We'll have a really good rep after doing this. So we're just going to pop over to Montgomery. Just take us a day. We should be able to get everything we need for that. I am a law-abiding citizen, you horror. Right. 9 medicine. It's important we do this right. 9 food. Back to Memphis. Cash in all the nice dosh and all... Stop it! You're holding me up. All the nice food. All the nice medicine. Dupe. Dupe. Lovely. Now I can take the steel to Mobile. It has to be pronounced Mobile. Because I can take the steel to Mobile. Okay. I'm gonna do it anyway. I think that means you have to take off a tasty padlock for 1,000, but it's okay because I'm getting loads of money for this. It's alright when it's worth it. Just make sure that... Ooh, we need to up the coal consumption. Need to do this in a little bit more time. A little bit less time, sorry. Travel. I really hope that we land in daytime. We do not have 4 hours. Didn't realise it would take so long. Oh, it's daytime. Yes. Good. Phew. Okay, cotton to Montgomery we could do, or we could do a supply run. So we can get these more lucrative contracts. I think I'll just take the cotton to Montgomery, honestly. We're at 24,000 now, so we need to be starting to wend our way back to Detroit at this point. and then we need to try and take passengers and things. The nice thing about this train is it doesn't have to stop very often. I might even be able to get it because the guy needs to go from Detroit to Charleston, I think it is. I think this train could do that in a wanna. If it just had a small passenger carriage on. Yeah, it's Charleston to Detroit. It might be able to do it. I mean, I'll see if I can find any other passengers that want to go to Charleston, but like, it's hard for me to fill a train to go exactly where I want it to go with passengers. I find it impossible. Right, so let's get rid of some of these old quests. We've only got 2 days to take it. Well, luckily I can do it in a day and 13 hours. Or I can take the padlock off. Which, yes, it costs me right now, but that means in the future I'll be able to do a lot more. So it's kind of worth it. Get most of the money back. I mean, it's gonna pay me $9.40, so it's gonna basically pay for the padlock. Is that my last padlock gone? No, I've got one more, I think. Bandits invited me to their camp. City Hall. Wait till opening. Deliver the cotton. There we go. So Montgomery, I have awful reputation. It's got some nice contracts as well. But as I say, I want to get back to Detroit really. Before all my money gets taken off me, like it normally does. I can actually do it in 3 days, so let's just go all the way. Oh yeah, I wanted to check where my carriages were. Oh, I had a small passenger carriage in Montgomery. I could have picked it up. Well, a middle passenger carriage in Washington. No, I don't need to do that. Although if I make enemies, it means I can make good friends, I think. Or you can just kind of stay in the middle and get a little bit attacked by everybody. Kind of rubbish. Right, let's get some more Mr. Pinkerton days. Okay, it's got 40 days left with him. I don't know, can I buy a passenger carriage in here? I'm just buying them everywhere. Yes. Oh no, it's cargo! Ah, sell it straight back. Oh no, that was a waste. I thought that was passenger. Why I thought that, I have no idea. I've got cabooses. But anyway, let's pay Daniel. And we'll pay him the 20,000. Here's your money. So I'm now on 90% shares, and Mr. Cornelius Tilbudnar is still on 12. Ha ha ha. So I am winning the race at the moment. Okay, so we've taken the cotton to Montgomery. But we need to try and work on this Samuel Reed thing. We've done Daniel Drew. Yes, it's literally Samuel Reed is the only one left. So what I need to do is try and find a small passenger car somewhere. How far is Montgomery? It's quite far. I can get there in 3 days. I'm going to pick up the passenger wagon. I'll uncouple the cargo wagon and just see if I can get there a bit quicker. But it's not a big thing to go back all that way anymore, crazily. I mean, I could get the medium one and try and take more people. That's in Washington. Should take me like a day. Yeah, let's get the medium one. Those shares cost me a lot of money. Right, so I'm just going to go and couple up to this carriage. Take 3 people. Anyone wants to go to Detroit? Of course not. Of course not. Okay, let's go to Cincinnati and we'll see if anyone in Cincinnati wants to go to Detroit. The main thing really is seeing if I can get anybody else to go to Charleston. It might interest you that Mr. Leland Stanford owns 3% of Transcontinental Railroad project. He's in Boston right now and you may want to persuade him to sell his shares. Ah, cool. Right, I would say probably want... I don't know if I really want to go get my caboose for this. Anyway, we're going to Detroit, so let's see if anyone wants to go to Detroit. Of course they don't. Of course they don't. Who would want to go where I want to go? Good grief. Okay, so I would say... okay, let's try and pick... Oh, it needs to go to night. Let's go on in time a little bit. Okay, so Jamesbury. You help me, I'll help you find Samuel. Okay, it's a deal. Let's see if anyone else wants to come to Charleston. Nope. A couple wants to go to St. Louis. One wants to go to Wilmington. So, Pittsburgh and Chicago. So Pittsburgh and Wilmington might be a help. It's in that kind of general direction. So we wanted to go to Charleston, isn't it? Yeah, Wilmington is on the way. Let's see if we can get there in one go. If we can't... But we can. We can actually do it in one go. And that's going to just be the simplest. Let's do it then. Lucky my train is awesome and never has to stop. Except for when I have to pay people off. This is why I need to make money all the time. You're welcome in our camp, but our other friends will attack you. No, stop it. I do not have enough money for this. Okay, so we will chat. We will chat to James, and then that will have to be the end of the episode, I think, because I've been going for way too long. So, wonderful. This is a safe place for me. You kept your words, I'll keep mine. You can find Samuel in Indianapolis and pass my greetings to him. Hee hee. Thank you, I will. So we now can find Samuel Reed to get some shares, and we can also find this Leland Stanford to hopefully get some shares. And we need to renew the detective services in another couple of days. But that's it for now. I hope you enjoyed the episode, because I thought it was really awesome. I actually really enjoyed myself on this one. Like, covertly taking people places. So yeah, I hope you liked it. If you did, leave me a like, and please come back the next time. But in the meantime, please look after yourselves and keep being awesome.